Hey guys, this is Matthew. I thought I'd come to you today and read you a story. I've seen a couple of my friends go online and record themselves reading a story for kids. So I want to participate in that. Today's story, the story I picked out, is called The Biggest Story, ABC. This book is suggested for children ages 1 to 3. But I think if you're a little bit older, you might also enjoy it. Here we get all the letters, specially lettered. The Biggest Story ABC by Kevin DeYoung, illustrated by Don Clark. Here we go. A. Adam. In the beginning, God created Adam and Eve. B. Beautiful. Everything was beautiful in God's good world. C. Curse. Then Adam and Eve sinned, and everything was put under a curse. D. Deliverer. But God promised to send a deliverer to save his people. E. Egypt. One time, God raised up Moses to save his people from Egypt. F. Flies. God sent flies. G. Gnats. He sent gnats. H. Hail. And he sent hail so that Pharaoh would let the Israelites go. I. Idols. But after they were free, God's people still worshipped idols. J. Judges. God gave them judges, but the Israelites didn't listen. K. Kings. God gave them kings, but they kept on rebelling. L. Law. God gave them the law, but they disobeyed. M. Messiah. They needed a Messiah to make things right. N. Naughty. But God's people were naughty almost all the time. Turn the page. O. Overpowered. The other nations overpowered the Israelites and made them captives. P. Prophets. Even God's prophets were ignored. Q. Quiet. Until finally, God seemed to be quiet for hundreds of years. R. Ready. But God hadn't left. He was just getting things ready. S. Son. For his own Son to come and save his people from their sins. T. Tree. God sent Jesus Christ to die upon a tree. U. Up. And 3 days later, God raised him up from the dead. V. Victory. So that we can have victory over sin and the devil. W. Wins. Jesus wins. X. Example. He is our example. Y. Yes. But more importantly, he is the yes and amen to all of God's promises. Z. Zion. One day, we will live forever in Zion, the new world God is preparing for those who love him. And that's it. That is the A to Z of The Biggest Story. Now, if you enjoyed that story, but your kids are a little older, or if you watching this are a little older and you want a little more of a challenge, here is the original version. The Biggest Story ABC was actually adapted from this version, The Biggest Story. It goes much more in depth, but has many of the same pictures that you saw in The Biggest Story ABC. And it tells the story of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation in an engaging and understandable way. Also, if you're interested, there is also the animated film. You can get it on a DVD like this one, or if you have the Right Now Media app, you can simply go there, log in, and find the video there. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Well, maybe one more thing. The Biggest Story tells us that Jesus is the King, that Jesus is the one in charge. This has always been his plan from the beginning. There is not one iota of our situation that we find ourselves in outside of his control. I pray that you believe this. I pray that you trust this. And I hope you have a great